Welcome back to horsemanship. I know I haven't put nothing new up for a while. It's just been busy and trying to figure out new things. I know a lot of people have been requesting on lead changes, but I need two people to do that. The cameraman. Clinic, as far as I'm concerned, in Texas went good. I had a Mustang there, just side note anyway. Had a Mustang, I was working there and broke the saddle, had some issues when you went installed. And to me, to me a successful clinic is when I take a horse like that and get it going right. And in this case, I got it lighter to the halter. I got the horse saddled up and I got it where I was riding her and everything, and it all went well. It's not, yeah, I do clinics to make money, but like I said, to me, it's not all about the dollar. It's about, if I make big change in a horse like that, it really goes a long way with me. So it was, it's nice being around Dallas area again. So what we're going to work on today, I'm using sunka today because I didn't want to really, I've used horses on the groundwork and everything. In the past, I didn't really know it. But today I'm going to use sunka. He's a little rusty on it, but he still got it. And the other horse here, he's just a 2-year-old thoroughbred. He's hanging out, which I don't care. I train, and I don't mind other horses in here because sunka's just got to pay attention to me. But I got an email from a young lady, haven't answered her yet, but she got a horse, she can't lunge. She's got a lot of problems. And people, it goes back to the correct type of groundwork. Lunging a horse, in my mind, is not, really think about it, is not groundwork. That is exercising your horse. Yes, I'll run a horse around when I saddle it up because I want them stirrups hitting it, and I'll push them around with another horse hard so they really feel that saddle doing all kinds of things while it's on the back quickly. So when I climb on it, it makes my life easier. But that's the only reason I'm doing it. And I'm not doing it to get trust. No, I'm doing that, run that horse around because I want them to feel that saddle. I want to be honest with it about it. And a lot of your behavior problems, and I've done videos on this before, but I guess I need to do it again because I'm not getting my point across. You can take the behavior problems from the ground and always start the hip. And that's what we're going to go back through again with on the hip. Now Lee sunka's mainly alone. So, if I walk the sunka's hip, I expect that hip to move. And if he didn't move, I tore my rope once, twice, and I'm going to really pop him that third time. I'm not going to be pretty pleased and just keep bugging him. I'm going to get in there and talk loud and clear to the horse. I walk to his other hip, he's going to move it out of the way. I'm using sunka because I want to use a horse that's finished who knows it so you can see what the horse is supposed to react like. Now, so I start to the hips and I'm going to move them hips. Now if I walk to even with this other horse in here, I walk to sunka's shoulder, he gets it out of my way. And at first, if I have to take a buggy whip or something and tap them on the front, or if I take my rope and have to hit the ground hard, I'm going to hit the ground hard. You got to talk loud and clear to these horses. You cannot do the soft, hard, baby sweet, and I don't mean mistreat them. But you got to talk loud and clear. If a horse is in a herd, and if it wants to get another horse away from it, what does it do? It'll charge him or turn around and kick at him. but it tells that horse loud and clearly that get the hell out of my space. And that's what I've noticed, especially with you ladies. Yeah, and men do it too, but more ladies are more prone to do it. They just coddle them so much because it's got that mother nature. No, if you want, that nature in part, get in there, tell that horse what you want, and then pet on it. The horse will not hate you. If anything, he'll have more respect. So I get them hips moving. I got, like in the sunka case, if I just now, if you notice, I'm just leaning back and forth, and he's getting out of my space. And it doesn't take a lot of time. That Mustang that I worked last weekend, by the end of the 2 days, I could do the same thing with her. She's mimicking my body. Now, and if I want him to stand here, he stands because my body structure changes. But when you do this, you got to mean it. You cannot, but don't get, like I said, don't get overboard in it. Get in there one time, talk loud and clear. If that means a good smack on the butt, if you're using a buggy whip or in the rope like I use, then do it. But don't just tap. If you just keep having to tap, that means you're not doing it hard enough. One time. Don't sit there and henpeck at them, as I call it. Yeah, I just have to put that young paint up, little booger. The only reason is because the camera is getting in the way of the camera. Normally I just leave them in here. So anyway, so if I walk to the shoulder, my horse should get out of my space. I mean, it's that simple. And if I walk to the shoulder and I move my body, see, Suka's moving. He's getting out of my space. I don't have to touch him. No. Like I said, Suka's a little rusty on this. Now, does that mean I don't move a horse back and forth and around a circle? No, I will. But I don't keep making my rule of thumb. Is I'll send them around a couple times and I change direction. A couple times, change direction. And then I'll change direction just a couple of times, then I might send them around once. I'm keeping that mind active. I'm not just putting them on the running around round pen where the mind don't have to think and get me a fit horse with problems. Think about it. Break the horse body parts down. To me, I got 4 different horses here. I got the front half, the back half, and I got the middle half of the horse. I got 4 horses. So if I want to move Suka forward, I'm going to point, and I'm going to, the steering wheel is his neck. So I'm going to point, flip at his neck, and get him to move forward. Now reverse, or switch. Reverse, I'm switching hands, because I'm going to point the other direction. And there he screwed up, so I'll just, because I'm backed off of him. Now pick up, point the other direction. And if you notice, my halter's never coming in play. I know there's some shots there probably not there because I'm off camera, I'm filming by myself. Point, flip at his neck, get him moving, and then I'm going to move him forward, put his gas pedal is rear end. Now,